In this video, we're going to show you a hip raise with a concentric push. So when you do these hip raises, you want to rest your hips on something like a wall, or we use a plate. You don't want your hips rolling forward or back. You want them to be stacked vertically up and down. So I'm going to pressure Cheryl's leg. She's going to push up, and I'm going to release. There's one. This is a concentric push. And two, and up, and three, and up. So this is a hip raise with a concentric push. In this video, we're going to show you a hip raise with an eccentric push. So in this case, Cheryl's going to come up, and I'm going to push her leg down. She's going to resist. Come up, I'm pushing, and she's resisting. And three, pushing, and she's resisting. In this video, Cheryl and I are going to show you a side-lying hip raise with our transitional movement and an isometric hold at the top of the movement. Now, when you're doing these side-lying hip raises, a couple of things to bear in mind is that you don't want to keep your hips rolling forward or back. You want them stacked. You want your pelvis stacked vertically. So that's why Cheryl's back is on this plate. For a transitional movement, I'm going to keep constant pressure on Cheryl's ankle as she moves it up and down. But with an isometric hold, at the top of the movement, Cheryl's going to hold the position. We're going to use a 5-second count, but it's up to you, how long you want to hold it. That's based on your capabilities. Okay, Cheryl, you ready?
Ready.
Okay, so I'm keeping constant pressure. Up and down, and she's coming up again. Now we're going to hold this. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000. Constant pressure, and hold. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, and down. So that's a side-lying hip raise with a transitional movement and an isometric hold at the top of the movement. In this video, Cheryl and I will show you a side-lying hip raise with our transitional movement and an isometric hold at the bottom of the movement. Now, just to bear in mind, when you're doing a side-lying hip raise, you want your hips to be stacked vertically up and down. That's why Cheryl has her back against this plate. You don't want your hips rolling forward or backwards, so you want some support. Okay, so I'm going to keep constant pressure on Cheryl's ankle, and we're going to do a transitional movement, and we're going to hold it at the bottom. Now, what I mean by holding it at the bottom, Cheryl's going to stop with about 2 or 3 inches, let's say, of a gap between her knees, and she's going to hold an isometric contraction at that point. Okay, you ready, Cheryl?
Ready.
Okay, constant pressure, come up and down. Now she's going to hold it 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000. I'm pressuring again, pressuring up, coming down, 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000. That's a side-lying hip raise with our transitional movement and an isometric contraction at the bottom of the movement.